Hello TikTok and hello YouTube. Thank you guys for joining us. So today I'm going to be going over quite a few different things. Thanks for joining us already. Going to be talking about sublimate sheets and all the great things that they can do and what you can do with them. So today we are going to be doing some sublimate sheets on, excuse me, this just got lifted. Just get this out the way. We're going to be doing sublimate sheets on some canvas and some shirts. So I hope you guys are going to enjoy it. We're going to be doing a canvas for a wedding. So let me just move this over so I can make sure you guys can see. I actually turn this over this way. And that way I can make it higher for you too. So I think you guys can see me on TikTok. How are you guys doing today, Friday night? Oh, there we go. That's perfect. Just raise it a little. Yep, you guys can see over everything over there. Okay, so I'm gonna get started. Excuse me, I have terrible allergies. So what we're gonna start with is we're gonna do a couple of things, and I'm gonna take my time with you guys tonight so that you can see. We're gonna do a canvas and a shirt for a couple that just got married. And actually, while we're talking, let me cut this out because I had an idea for them. Alex, so we're going to do the shirts with the 11 by 14. As you know, those go over. Can you come? I think in my bathroom there's some scissors like this that are black, or they may be in your bathroom actually. But it's going to go all the way across the shirt like this, and that's the difference of the 8.5 by 11, and this is the 8.5 by. This is the 8.5 by 11. So you see, you have this extra space. The 8.5 by 11 goes all the way around. You get much more picture for just a couple more inches. So what I'm going to do is based on Alex. Thank you. Appreciate it. So I've got this idea for the shirts that what I'm going to do is they sent me some pictures from their wedding. And I'm going to cut those pictures. I'm going to do these two on and put little hearts with those pictures inside of them and put it around there. And then this one I'm going to put on the canvas. So as we talk, I'm just going to introduce us and talk about what we do. Sublimate sheets are fabric sheets that we have that we've developed to help you to be able to sublimate onto cotton fabrics. And the way that it works is that basically you take the sheet, you print your design on it, and then you adhere to the shirt. This is a shirt that we did on one of the lives, so you guys got a chance to see it. And it's really cool. My husband and I, we used it for ourselves, but we decided to share it with the world because it was really a fix for us for too many of our sublimation problems, because where we live, our clientele just did not really care for polyester. So sublimate sheets, we tried a lot of different things, and nothing quite worked well. And we were trying to find stuff, and we found sublimate sheets. And it's a great, I say it's like a love connection because sublimate, there's subli hyphen mate and sheets, and it's they're mates for being able to. I'm just doing this if you guys remember how to make a heart by folding the paper. They're a mate for sublimating onto cotton fabrics. It's not the best looking heart, so what it is, it's really important you want to remember it. We put a coupon code on in a little while for you guys, so if you want to order today while we're live, you can get a discount. Just because you're watching a live, that looks better. This is their wedding kiss, I guess. I always like to have a basket when you're working. It just makes things a lot easier when things are organized.
Mom, help me. This is the second movie I'm watching.
Okay, right now it's not a good time. We just ate. If you want, you can go get yourself a snack.
Mommy ate right now.
Okay, but I'm gonna talk to you in a little while. Okay? Thank you. So some of these pictures I'm noticing are really small to get into a heart. So maybe I'll do like I know I have one heart, but do some circles. And hey Lucinda, thanks for joining us. If you guys have any questions, just ask me. And I'll be more than happy to answer them. Give me a minute. My husband is sleeping. He said to tell you guys hi, but he was really tired, understandably so. So I'm going to be doing this. And happy to do it with you guys. And that way I can take my time because I don't have to worry about his time because he has to go to work in a few hours. So I'm just cutting these out because we're going to make these on the shirt. And I hope you guys have had a chance to try Sublimate sheets. I think that they're awesome. And said I'm excited. Lucinda actually gave me the idea about putting them on Gigi. I'm going to attend to you in a little while. Don't come back, baby. I'll talk to you in a little while. My youngest, she demands all the attention. You know how it is when you're the youngest and you want what you want, when you want, but that doesn't always happen. So she's learning patience. So the ones that I can't cut into hearts, I'm cutting into hearts. So we've got 2 hearts. And then let's see, do you guys have any questions? I'll come over here. And technically, help my printer won't pull it right. It jams. What type of printer are you using? My husband's usually the technical one, but I'll be more than happy to help. The only time that I myself had a issue with the jamming was I was putting the paper too far in and the rollers were not catching it. So what type of printer are you using? Because that could you know what? I did hear somebody that someone over YouTube, just so you guys know, someone on TikTok is saying that she had a problem with it sticking, and she took a piece of cardstock. Maybe she can take a piece of cardstock and put it on there. So I did hear on a Practical Things on a comment that someone did do that. They put the sheet in with it. I know that. I mean, it's the same size as the paper, but the thing is that you're putting a piece of fabric in your printer, so that is kind of scary. But it does cut, and you just want to make sure that it gets in there. Don't put like I only put one sheet in at a time, so you want to make sure you do one sheet at a time. And I would try that because a couple of people on that conversation thread did say that they did that. And she said that she ran it through 2 different printers that way and she didn't have any problems. So you may want to try it like that and see what results it yields. We do offer custom support service, which means that basically you can reach out to us and we'll be there and we'll walk you through. We'll be happy to do that. So this is going to be really cool because they'll have a shirt for their memories of their wedding. Just trying to make sure I get the right ones that are hurts. And then the other ones, I think I'm going to do circles because I think circles will look better instead of just squares. I don't like a lot of squares. I like a lot of color and a lot of shape. Using don't want to sub on glitter, HTV or bleach in order to use the sheets. Was a t-shirt? Okay, so what's the difference between these and a transfer? Okay, so the main difference is that someone's asking what's the difference between these and a main iron transfer. If you check on our YouTube, we have a video where we test the breathability. These are fabric sheets. The difference is that most of those are vinyl sheets or some type of paper. These are fabrics. So what we did is we put a blow dryer and we put it under. We tested other products too that we had left over, and my husband lit a candle and I put the blow dryer on the patches to see if it allowed airflow. So the thing with these is that you get airflow. This shirt has been washed. I don't know, maybe about 5 times now. And we made it on one of the lives, but it really feels like a piece of the fabric. I noticed by the third wash that I really don't feel it. So you'll probably notice that too. When you first put it on, because the adhesive is made to adhere to the fabric, it infuses with it. That once that happens, it gets a little stiff. Like when you put it on, you see this is really wobbly. But when you put it on, it does stiffen a little. But after the first wash, you'll notice it getting softer. The second one, you'll notice it. The third wash, you really don't feel it after that anymore. So that's the biggest difference, that these are fabric. They're not, so you're actually infusing a fabric onto a fabric. One of some feedback that I got on a shirt that I made for someone is that I didn't know that they had allergies. They didn't know that I was making the shirt for them. So they said that they had to really be careful of what they wore because this piece of hair is bothering me as I see it in the thing. But they have to be careful what they wear because they're allergic to latex and glue. And so they said that they made sure like that day that like everything that they wore so that in case if they had a breakout, but they came back and they told me that they didn't have a breakout. So that's a good thing too because it's a fabric sheet. And so it's a fabric on a fabric. And like I said, I love it because it's very breathable. It colors well. It holds up well. The only thing is that we do recommend when you cut, like I'm cutting, you want to make sure you have sharp shears. That's why I had my son go get these shears because I know that we don't cut any papers with them. So now what I'm going to do on these two, I cut these first two. I jump around, guys, so bear with me. But I'm just going to round it out, but I want to make sure that they're going to be both the same size. And that's basically it. They do hold the color well, and they're very comfortable. You can put them on vinyl. There's some videos on our YouTube of that where I've put them over vinyl. Let's see, what else? I'm actually gonna just do this one like little edges. You can bleach them. There's also a video on that. We bleached the shirt. I don't know if I have it here. I thought about doing one tonight. I may still do it. I don't know, but that way that you guys can see. Maybe I'll go ahead and sublimate something on the shirt and then put some bleach over it because you can put the bleach over it and it doesn't. It didn't bother it. They're really durable. That's the biggest difference, and they're really comfortable. It's been a game changer for us, and hopefully it'll be for you guys too. So I recommend trying. We do have on, we do sell them on Etsy too. We sell them primarily on our website. If you buy them on our website, I think it's a better deal because the shipping's included, and they are cheaper. Now, we do have a lot of people that wanted to try them. So we did put on Etsy, there's a 10 pack that you can get for $19.99. And that way that you can try the product. And that way you're not making that big of an investment. On our website, we sell them in packs of 25, 50, and 100. We are going to be introducing some new sizes next week. 13 by 19, we'll have those on our website there. Once we have them in, we're supposed to get them Monday, so we'll have them ready for you guys. And let's see. Hi, babe. Okay, let's see. You said prior to supplementing. What's the difference? Okay, when you say prior to sublimating, I'm not sure if I'm reading that right. Okay, and then Fluffy, can you send me, because I can kind of go over with you more so after. If you want to do like a live session, I'll be more than happy to do a live session with you via Zoom, or not. Well, we could do Zoom, but FaceTime or either WhatsApp, so that way I can see what's going on and better help troubleshoot it. And then if you can ask me again, when you're saying prior to sublimating. So when you prior to sublimating, I'm just going to jump and say that the main thing is that we do say that it is best to let this cure after you print it. That's why I printed these for an hour. The shirts that we make, our shirts, we don't cure them. I'm just being honest, but that's not a best practice. We don't cure them, but we recommend to cure them just because when you cure it, you're letting the ink really marry in there and marinate into the fabric. And it just, I think the biggest difference that I see is maybe just a tinge in the wash, but not really. But I noticed it one time, so yeah, we do recommend that and wash them delicate or wash by hand because it is a fabric. The truth is, I don't. And that's just because we have a large family. So usually we're so busy. When I throw the clothes in there, I'm throwing everything in and getting the load done. But so that you don't have to worry about fraying. And like I'll bring this shirt up close for you guys to see. This shirt has been washed normal cycles, and I really don't see anything. Sometimes the fraying is just like a couple of threads, but when you sell it, you want to make sure that you're letting your customers know so that they can get longevity out of it. And he said, hi, how are you? I'm glad you're joining us. And then rather than using HTV and layering a bunch of colors, I would print on the iron sheets. So with this, I'm going to layer this on here. We did show that you can layer. So these, remember, I'm going to put these on the shirt, but I'm going to put these pictures on top of it. And so the biggest thing is that with the layering, depending on what color that you're using, it could possibly come through. I did let me see if I have that shirt, and I'll show you in just a minute. I'll grab it. But if you do if you layer it onto a dark, if the base color is dark and the color that you layer it onto is lighter, you definitely are going to notice some of the color. Let me see if I have that shirt for you. I've got a couple here in brown pants I can show you. Some of you guys have brought me a lot. They've just been sitting here because we really haven't been making shirts too much. So this is a bleach shirt. So if you see what we did with this shirt is first we bleached it, and then we sublimated on it, and it was good. So then my husband, we like to test. What he did is he sprayed bleach all on the patch again, and it did not impact the color. So that's what I really liked. And then this one, this is, if you want to see it again, just let me know. This is media where it's vinyl. This is just vinyl HDD over the sublimation. This one is just cut out. One of the things that we'll talk about is the cutting. I'll cut some with the Cricut. I have Cricut. Is that you want to make sure that we don't recommend cutting like small letters and really thin letters because it just does not do well. And then this is layering. So the way that I made this is 1, 2, 3, 4 pieces. So I took the yellow piece first, and then I put the mouth on here. Now, if you notice, this is darker, but this is lighter. You don't see the overlay. You just see the effect of the mouth coming down. Now the eyes, because this is white over a darker color, You can see it kind of come through here. So you can layer, but that can be kind of some of the effect that you get. So it's really going to depend on your coloring. And then I'll show you another one that we layer. And this one just has a lot of colors. So it really doesn't come through as much. But oh, actually, I'll show you a spot where I can see. I just saw that. Like right here, you can see. But because the shirt has so many colors in it, you really don't pick it up. And let's see. All right. And I've almost got this done. One more heart. So I think this is cool. I was thinking when I was doing this, like the idea in my head, especially since it's, it can go on the canvas. I was like, man, I wish I would have had something like this when I got married. But like I said, right now, we only make shirts. People that we used to make shirts for, that they come back, we'll make shirts for, but we really, we just don't have time for it to make the shirts anymore. We're stretched on time because we're busy selling the sublimations. And so, yeah, if you want to try them, I would recommend trying that trial pack, that smaller pack, because like I said, it's not a big investment. I am going to do a coupon code. Let me get this on here and then I'll set it up. I just didn't have time earlier, but I'm going to set up a coupon code for our live today. And the coupon code will be good for our website. It'll be good for the duration of the live, and you can purchase the sheets at a discount. Jana, can you close that door back? Okay, thank you. Jana, I need you to listen, and I need you not to be sassy. That's not nice. You're a nice girl. And the sheets do look like the colors, if you're looking, and this is your first time, you're probably like, they look really dull. You can let it cure for more than an hour. I have some that, like if we print like these, those are, I can say the mess ups. We save them because at some point we use them for a test, but I've, um, I've had them for months and months. And I just, when something comes along, I use them and they work good. So you can do that too. You can let it cure as long as you want. And, but an hour is good enough so that you still get the good results. And you'll still, like I said, this shirt I have on here, if you guys saw when I made it, I didn't let it cure. You guys know I'm not really good at that. And I like everything kind of like instant. So when you use the sublimate sheets, you want to do them at 380 degrees for 40 seconds. And I'm going to step over here. You guys are always so quiet, but feel free to jump in. Thank you for your video response. Oh, you're very welcome. Thank you guys for being so interactive and being there so that we can answer your questions. I'm really glad and I appreciate that. These, I'm gonna cut the border. So even though it's going on a white shirt, I always recommend for best results, trim your edges, because even though this is white and the shirt is white, sometimes you might have different blends of colors or different shades, and you're not exactly sure if it's gonna match. And if it doesn't match, it's not gonna be nice. I use this as an example to show. This one, it really doesn't matter because of the way that the picture is trimmed, but that's the difference in trimming. So if you notice here, this is black and then this is black, but they're two really different shades of black. But if you don't trim it out, there's a video from last week when I showed that, and it doesn't look good. So if your edges are gonna, like if you're sublimating and your edges are black and you're putting it on a black shirt, or they're white and you're putting it on a white shirt or whatever color, I recommend to trim it so that you get the best effect. Now, someone did a shirt, beautiful, and the edges, they didn't look like they were trimmed, but they were almost like a goat. It was like a old Chevy. and it looked beautiful. So if you're gonna do something like that where the colors kind of contrast each other, then it doesn't look bad. But if they don't contrast each other, and they're the same color and they're different colors, then it's not gonna look good. Let me see if I can find my husband's handy dandy ruler. That's just quicker. I'm gonna try to show you guys what the exact lengths. All right, no problem. I don't see it, so I'll just cut it like this. And I'm just gonna trim the edges. I want it the exact amount because I'm not the best cutter. My husband always does these. If you guys, notice that my husband is very detail oriented, and I like to get things done fast, and I don't always have the patience. And sometimes it shows, but I want to make sure this is nice. So it's just a straight edge, and all I'm doing is because I'm not even sure what color background pictures these are. I saw the picture, but I don't remember it. I think it was like some trees, but I just think it'll make it look so much nicer. Because you want to make sure at the end of the day, you want to be able to produce a quality product, whether you're making it for family and friends or making it for yourself or whether you're selling it. And you want people to look at it and like it, and you don't want it to look unprofessional. You want it to look as quality, as rich as possible. So taking a little extra time, seriously guys, it's a huge difference in your end product. And as you see, I'm just about finished and it's not taking a lot of time. Especially like something like this where, this is a couple that just got married 4/15, and they'll probably want to wear these shirts for a while, probably next year for their anniversary. But this is a cool idea. We're going to do a canvas in this too. And I think the canvases are, people are telling me, oh, you should sell them. But I'm just like, well, send me a picture and I'll make you one. Someone's gonna, that works with me, she's gonna use it for her baby announcement. She wanted me to do a shirt. I'm like, a canvas looks so good. I put them under my press 10 minutes to take, to cure them, or when I'm in a hurry. A lot of people do that, and I have to try it. I haven't tried it. Okay, he said, keep it from fraying. To keep it from fraying, that's why we recommend just washing it in a delicate cycle or by hand. And using the main important thing is, what fabric. Okay, so I'm not a seamstress. All my sisters, my mom, everybody knows how to sew except me. My husband even learned from his dad when he was little. She got a shop. So here's the thing: whenever you cut fabric, you want sharp shears. Sharp shears will help it prevent fraying. So you want sharp shears. So if you have a pair of scissors, I recommend, like, we have certain scissors that we only use for the sheets. I did use these earlier, but not on paper. So we recommend that you do that. That way that keeps your shears sharp, and then you don't have to worry about fraying. And then the thing is too, is that, it's just the edges. Now, a little tidbit, what I like to do is I like to bling up stuff. As you guys know, you've seen, like, even when I did this one, I love to bling up things. So I have a lot of the bling, and I like to throw the bling on it. And the things that have the bling on them, usually I put those on the edges, and those I really don't have to worry about fraying. Now, we did actually, when we first started, we used to heat seal on each sheet, And because when you heat sear it, sometimes you get the little brown. And the feedback that we were getting from customers early, and if you guys know, we really listen to you guys and we take your feedback and opinions because the way the product works for us may be different than the uses that you have. So we want to be able to accommodate everyone as much as possible for the uses that they have for it. So we stopped searing it because some of the feedback was that people thought the sheets looked dirty. And it wasn't that they were dirty, it was just that they had been heat seared. So even though we did try to communicate that to educate people, it just didn't go over well. So we had to switch over to this. Me personally, I like the heat searing. Now, another thing that you can do is that if you have a heat knife, I guess you could go around your edges that way. And that, that seals them and it locks those fabrics in to the glue. So that's a way that you could do it. But frame really is not a big problem. I'll, let me see. I'll try to find a shirt over here that like I've had for a while, and let me see if it has some frame on it. That I talk about frame. I don't need my profession. Oh, I'm sorry. Tell me again, and then that way I can answer it. Okay, I found one. So like I told you guys that I don't, these are, oh, this is, okay, this is one of our first test shirts. So this is when you asked me about the difference. This is one of the transfer papers that we use, and as you see, it's really faded, and this is an old shirt too. This is before we started with sublimate sheets, and it's still on there. You definitely don't have to worry about anything on there, but as you see, the material has not been able to withstand the test of time, nor the colors washed out. So this is a old one of our first in the beginning test shirts. So I'll hold this, and you can see, like I said, all of these have been washed regular cycle. So they've been beat up and they get washed with a bunch of clothes. And then this one on the back when we're testing colors. So as you guys see, maybe you see a couple of strings on there. That's what I'm talking about when I say they're frayed. And if you just do a little bit of extra work and take care of the product, then you don't have to worry about results like that. You think there's a problem? Okay. You can DM me, and then that way I can answer the question since if there's a delay. I'm sorry. I'm not sure if it completely cured, but it starts getting a little stiff, and then I press. Yeah, that's a technique that you can use. Like if you don't want to use the like say when you when you're using a transfer or anything on your fabric, you can do that. Like she said, go ahead and press it on there for like 10-15 seconds. It'll make sure it'll hold it on there so you don't have to worry about it moving. And then you can go ahead and put it on there. Let me grab a shirt for you so you can do that. So I'm gonna layer these like I said, and I'm gonna put them in white. There's some white shirts down here as well. Just gonna see the sizes. These crates are really good for helping you organize your space.
What's in the
Be able to maximize everything. So if I don't see the white shirts in here, these are lighter gray. I'm gonna put it on the lighter gray shirt. Gonna do a large. I'm just gonna quickly get the moisture out. And then roll it. So I'm going to do them both in large, and then I'll show you again, guys, talking about the size. Well, I hope you guys can hear me good above the AC. I've already got the AC on. Some places are having snow. We're not, thank God. All right. Thank you guys so much for joining us. And then I'm going to put a coupon code on here right now. If you give me just 2 seconds. That way, if anybody wants to buy, I would like to extend a discount for you today. And it will be notified on our website. No, sometimes I hate about life. Everything wants to act up and go slow, but it happens. All right, this would be really good, guys. All right, guys. So I put a coupon code on here. So if you want to purchase, join the line. You can purchase and get a 25% discount on your total order at our site, ABC Designs for you. And just checking to see if no questions. Okay, good. Not good, but okay. Sometimes I feel like I'm just here for a long time. Not that I mind, but I'm conscious of you last time. So this is an 8.5 by 14. This is our legal size. So if you see the difference of this on the shirt, how it covers it, where this is, and it's been trimmed. Now this is an 8.5 by 11, and you see the difference. So I'm just gonna hold it up here, and you see you get so much more print, and that's really nice, because you want a lot of print on your shirt. So this is how it works. So I'm just gonna take this over here, and I'm gonna place my design on it. I'm gonna line this up. And I'm gonna place this over here. And I see a little bit of white. I'm just gonna trim that off really quick down here that I didn't get. I'm really excited to see what the canvas is gonna look like. Now you guys see how dull these colors look. And that's I love about sublimation because it's so beautiful to see. I love to see people's designs, and I love to see the colors come alive. Let's see what you're seeing. I'm just trimming off the little bit of white that I see on here because sometimes in sublimation, like I said, you can't see it. But after you sublimate it, the colors are gonna pop and you will see everything. All right, and I'm just gonna take a piece of parchment paper and put over it. I really like too with the sublimate sheets that the ink. Now, when you do the legal size, you do need to use 2 sheets because it's not big enough. So my heat press is set for 380 degrees at 20 seconds. I'm gonna let that one press on there, and then I'll do the other one, and then we'll layer it. And let's see, you guys have any questions? Thank you guys for joining. I appreciate it. And I'll just reiterate, I keep saying that about the coupon code because I don't have anything up in the back to show. But we do have a coupon code if you want to purchase at our website, abcdesignsforyou.com during the live. And this coupon will only be good during the live. You can get 25% off. And then I see this one right here. I'm just going to trim that really quick before you press it that last big time. All right, this is the moment of truth. This is my favorite moment. I'm when you open it up and you get to see the colors and who wouldn't know? Let me bring this over here to show you guys. Isn't that such a cool idea? I hope YouTube. I hope you guys can see the colors good. I always hate that we don't have the same streaming, but see how long that is? I mean, these are already. I'm gonna hold it up to my chest. Look how long that is. And I'm not a little girl. So, I mean, look at that. You've got the whole shirt. This is a large shirt. So you've got the whole shirt. That makes a huge difference. You're getting so much more. So I'm going to set this one here. I'll set it there for you guys to see. Oops, dang it. All right, and then I'm going to do this one. Same thing, his and hers. And let me just finish this edge that I saw.
Oh, Sharon's thing?
No, this is,
Wait, I forgot the name. Aaron?
mhm.
Dang, there's a bunch of pictures of their fiance.
Yeah. Can you let mine do this and then come back and walk? Yes.
I'm gonna take. I'm gonna go get water. But do you want water?
No, thank you, honey. Thank you so much for asking. It's very nice. I'm gonna throw these away because you guys know about ghosting. I don't want to risk it. Although sometimes I like to say, but you don't want to risk it. So there we have our picture on here. And we're gonna press it at 380 degrees for 20 seconds. While that gets ready, I'm gonna get the canvas ready. So this is the one that's gonna go on the canvas, and I just wanna let that go in there. We're gonna put some flowers on here. My husband is gonna wax it, but it'll go on this canvas. And you guys will see, so they'll have the shirt, and then they'll also have a canvas that they can put up. And I think that's really cool. It's really cool. And again, now this is good because we haven't done t-shirts at the same time, guys. So now as you can see, I'm gonna show you this because I wanna show you the consistency and the colors. So I'll bring those and start them here like this. And you can see, like it doesn't look any different. The colors are the same. I'm gonna have to fold it so that you guys can see. Do it like that way. I think you guys can see it good. You guys see that? The same colors, everything's consistent. You see that? Everything's consistent. And then I'm just gonna add this little decor on there for them real quick. I'm gonna put it up here. And this is the layering, so that way that you can see it. And want to make sure I get the same ones for each one. Have them like that. Okay. Perfect. Okay, I'm gonna throw these on here. And again, these look really dull. Okay, let's see how they look. So one of the things I noticed, one of the pictures I printed out, you want to be careful about the layering, because if you're gonna, I can see through it because remember you've got different colors, and like I said, you don't know how it's gonna turn out, so you want to make sure that you don't miss any of the picture that way. This is bigger, so it actually gets there. Well, this is cool. Okay, guys. I like creating. I'm just looking at the sides of everything. Want to make sure that it's even. All right, there we go. So now I'm gonna cover it back up. I did not use anything. I hope I don't take it out. But I do see, because this paper was already big, I think the price is a 15 by 15 or 12 by 12, or it's not a 12 by 12, but maybe a 14 by 14. The second shirt will be much quicker because on what I'm doing, I've just got to mirror it and get to the good part. And then I'm going to do some shirts, cutting with you guys really quickly so you see the whole process. I may have to, because I did notice on the end here, I don't know if they got it, but I'm just gonna go ahead because I did notice, because the shirt is already large, that there's a piece of one of the hearts that looks like, just like an edge was there, so I wanna make sure that we get that. It does look good, that was, oh, it did good. Okay, we got it. Oh, no, we did, let's pull it over here so we can get that. So this one I'm gonna put on this way, so that there's gonna be a little white. And I'm not gonna take it off, I'm just gonna heat press it on the side. Oh shoot. Just notice that the ESC is a little larger. Excuse me. So let me try a different accent if I have all of one. Oh, I have some smaller ones, maybe guys, if you guys wanna look at the names. But I think this picture may be too big for this. All right, and that's what that looks like. So this is the lighter, now bring it up there so that you guys can see it. And what I would say to look for is that those colors, you see the colors difference or anything that comes through, if you can see it. I would think on this part, oh, because those are the same, you really don't see it. This one's darker. So I guess it's just, oh, I put this one here. It's just all how you put it on. All right, and then let me just do this one real quick. And I've got to figure out what am I going to do for the canvas. I have another picture on there. So I'm just gonna match these up according to what we have. This there. So that worked out cool that those two were the same colors because I really didn't notice that. And like I said, sometimes the sublimation you can't tell until after you see the full picture. So that was a good picture. So we are gonna epoxy over theirs. So I think that the small one is gonna be good. I have another here's another one. So this one, okay, remember I said about it being a little longer? I do notice that the edges of those three sublimate, and I can just tell because of the color. So it's not a problem. All you have to do is just put it back on your press, and it won't harm the ones that are already sublimated. You can redo it. Then I'm gonna grab another picture. I wanted to show you guys. So I'm gonna take this one, and this is the glossy side, which is the back side, and that has the adhesive on it, and that's what we want to adhere to the shirt. This front side is a dull side, it's a fabric side. That's the side you want to print in. And my printer that I'm going to put it in, it's going to be rear facing, so I'm just going to slide it in there. I'm just going to pull out the tray and do it right. Taking a shortcut. And let me grab the other page. Okay, I can tell by the colors that that's fine. It did not impact the other colors, and let me just check the other side. Yep, that one little heart. I'll show you guys what I'm talking about, just in case if anybody's in the sublimation so you can see. Just this little part right here, I can tell that that didn't fully sublimate. So I'm just going to put it back on the heat so that it gets the right amount of heat, so that it can do its sublimation magic. So this is Photo Pro, the program I'm using. There you go. And then it's hot. Alright. With Photo Pro, I just basically pretty much put it in. I don't do like a lot, but I'm going to be learning to work as a picture. Okay, I like this one. I think this will fit in there. Okay, so this would be the same thing. This is just the same picture, just a different way we put it, but then that way I can get the words of it on a smaller canvas, because that's really what I wanted to go with. And I think that'll look good. The only thing is that I'm looking at, like, because it's at the bottom, I don't want to get that cut off. So I'm thinking about this. I don't want that to show, I don't know. I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna, I think that because if you hang the picture the way that it'll hang, you won't really see that. So, all right, so with the canvas, let me see if you guys have any questions real quick before just doing stuff. All right, so bear with me, guys. YouTube, tell me hi, tell me happy Friday, say something. Okay, press. And how do I make the picture more vibrant? I finally got mine, and my picture's not bright. So if your picture's not bright, it could be your inks or your ink settings or your printer. I've never changed the ink settings on mine. Sometimes I've just adjusted them to, but some printers are a lot more technical and have that ability depending on what type of printer you have. So you want to adjust your settings so that you get the brighter picture. And you also want to make sure that one of the problems that we had, and we have it, it goes on and off with our heat press, is that sometimes we get a good temperature, and then it'll just like we'll start doing something, and we'll notice that the temperature is off because we'll see the colors in our sublimation. So it could be those two things. It could be either the your ink settings, so your print settings, so I would change those. Maybe even making it like photo quality or best quality. I do have the ability on my other printer to do that, to tell it like a high quality photo quality. I've done that, and the truth is that I didn't notice the difference, so I didn't use it, but you may notice that because just adjusting those depending on the type of printer you have. The other thing is that making sure that your heat press is getting those right temperatures so that it can sublimate at those high temperatures, because remember, sublimation is for high temperatures and that's how it works. And so with this, I printed on the glossy side, and I think this is, yep, it's the same picture. So I printed on the doll side. I did say glossy, I caught that. And what I'm going to do is to just lay it on top right here where I want it to go. I'm just going to leave a little, and I'm going to like, this is the part where I probably meet my husband, but it looks pretty even how it's laying on there. Alright, so I'm going to sublimate it on top of there first. I'm going to go ahead and put this paper over it. And the reason I'm putting the paper over it, this is primarily to protect my heat press. And like I said, sometimes our heat press, my husband was like, he started second guessing the temperatures on our settings, but it wasn't the temperatures, it was the temperature of our press that was not doing much. So one of the fixes that he came up with is that when it acts up, he takes it all the way to the top and then brings it down to the temperature that it's supposed to be at. And somehow that works. And somebody else, they have the same type of heat press, and they have the same exact problems. So this one is overlapping, and we're going to use the same settings. Someone asked, do you have to move the wood off? I didn't move the wood off, but I do notice I smell the wood. But like I've done these, there's no searing on it. But the wood is, wood's a little bit more moist. Oh, shoot. I forgot about this. So, let's see if I can do this. I know that he raised this, so let me see. Because I'm trying to get it higher. Okay. I'm just going to go with, because I don't want to move this like right there. I can't pull it all the way down, so I'm just going to hold it there and see what happens. Just so we'll see. This is where I need my partner, but it's okay. So yeah, I did smell the wood, but that's because wood, has moisture in it, but it did not burn anything, and it didn't look bad. We have a couple other ones that we've done. I have the first one. I'll show you guys over there. And I really like these. These are a really good idea. Okay. So now what I'm going to try to do is, do you see it on there? Do you see where I left it overlapping? I'm going to try to sublimate these curves so that it comes down on there. Can you see that? So I'm just going to snip this right here so that it can bend. And then snip that corner right there. And I'm just going to fold it over. I'll show you guys. Because again, I'm not a seller, but I want it to line up. All right. Hey, do I make the picture more. Okay, we went over that one, yeah. And then, yeah, try those things out and let me know how it works. And then if it doesn't, then we'll troubleshoot something else and see. So, no, I've never done it like this. So, oh, you know what? You probably could do it with the iron too, because this is the only way I can think to do it with my press is to do it up here. But I'm gonna turn on the iron. Actually, I'm not sure. I'm gonna make up my mind as I go. Sometimes I do that. I'm gonna put the iron in here, but I'm gonna try it on the press to see how that works. So it went. The little piece, I'm just putting that against it so that it'll stay. This part. And I'm just putting it on an angle, like sliding it under there. Totally make this up as I go, like my little test or whatever. Just testing the idea, you know, you don't know until you try. So now that I've got it on there, basically, I'm gonna do it again. So there, you see how the edges are? So it goes around, kind of like a true like an oil painting. And I really like these because they look really good, like up close. I mean, it looks like a canvas picture, a painting. You love the paper, and then well, it feels like material and it works great. Yes, because it's fabric. So yeah, that's why, and you're absolutely right, and I love it too. And I love it on the canvas because it feels so good. And as I told you guys, I love art. So, so since this is working, I'm gonna do it again. I'm not doing it at 40 seconds because I didn't put the thing on. But as far as the paper, it looks like it's already sublimated. But I just want to make sure that I get the fabric, the adhesive, which needs to infuse, so that it doesn't come off. And I don't think that I'm going to need the iron because I have those edges down, so I can feel the heat from that it's on there. And this, I don't think that you need to cure because you're not going to wash it. So my husband was going to put epoxy over them just to give it kind of like a gloss. But he's sweet, so you guys see that? And then I just gave you a new project. You know what? And 4J Shirts, yeah, she gave me the idea for doing the canvas when I'm like, these are so nice. I mean, I got these at Walmart, the canvases. They have a lot of different sizes. Michael has more. And guys, these, you can sell these somebody and make a lot of money. But let me just put these up because here's another one that I did. And let me just put these up because these are going to someone. And then don't forget, we put the coupon on there so that during the live, if you want to purchase, you can get 25% off your complete order. And it's on our website, ABC Designs for You, and it's just for today. And I just love this because look how much more picture they got too. I'm just thinking about that. The 8.5. This is an 8.5 by 11, and I mean it works good for something. But look at that, how much more that they got with the 8.5 by 14, and it just looks good because it's so much more coverage. So I'm just gonna set these here in case we want to pull them back out. But oh my gosh, so this is a nice thing for weddings, guys. Somebody can target weddings and do that, but that is a good idea. That's a nice keepsake for a wedding. You have the photo, you have two shirts, and guarantee this will go up on their wall, and they'll wear that all the way to their anniversary. First year they'll wear, our 1 week anniversary, our 1 month anniversary, 6 month wedding anniversary, 1 year wedding anniversary. And then when you get to, I don't know how many years, but you're like, yep, we've been married for a long time. I'm bad at numbers. I always forget. So let me set this over here in case you need to come back to it. So I'm going to turn this off for a minute. And then I want to cut with Cricut with you guys and see if anybody has any questions at this point about the product. What's the cute? Oh, thank you. I am so sorry. I'm saying you can use a coupon. The coupon code is live, LIVE, lowercase. Please forgive me, guys. The coupon code for today is live, LIVE, all lowercase. Our coupon codes are sensitive. Sometimes it can be a pain, but it is for 25% off your complete order, and it's on our website, and it's live, 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 live. Live, live, love. Okay, so we're going to turn this off, and the epoxy was going to be a big part, but because my husband is asleep, so let's play, guys. But I promise you cut it with Cricut, so I'm going to cut a project with Cricut. I told the lady at the post office that I would make her a shirt because she's been so helpful, and I go in there with like so much mail. Sometimes I'm like, they're probably like, oh my goodness, here she is. I like have to take in tubs of orders sometimes. But at the post office by me, they're so helpful. So I asked her today. She was helping me with the order that I had got, like a lot of miscommunication, and it was going on international. And she was just so helpful. And I tell her that I really appreciate her taking time. So customer service makes a difference. It really does. And it just touched my heart. So I told her I appreciate how she takes time with me. She'll explain things. And I said, hey, can I make you a shirt? And she's like, sure. So I'm going to make her shirt. And I'm going to cut it on Cricut. It's not a really intricate cut. So you guys will see me, I'm going to use this color too, this gray. Because I remember this shirt is going to be, I'm going to cut a couple with Cricut. And then I also wanted to put it on denim. Wanted to make another shirt, but I did not get the photos until from the people. And so maybe those will be next week. But that's going to be a denim jacket. I don't know if you guys saw the denim jacket that we used for my daughter. And it had all the cool pictures. So I'm going to, I don't know if you guys can see this good. Can you guys see the computer good? Let's see. He said, okay, let me go back over here. YouTube, bear with me. I'm gonna respond to over here to TikTok. You use a clamshell press? Okay. And you know what? I should try it. Let's try it and see if we can do it with the iron. You guys want to do that? Because I wonder if you can do it with that. I'll plug the iron back in. Now, I remember we did a test with this shirt talking about temperatures. So when we did it with the iron, it did sublimate. Now it did kind of on one of them, it kind of scorched. But let's see. I don't know the temperature of my iron, but I don't know if this video is on YouTube too. But looking at the different temperatures, and as you see, like 380, it just gave you really good results. So let's try it. Thank you for that idea. You're always giving me such good ideas. Should we wait an hour to cut, or can we cut right away? And yep, cut right away. I'm gonna print one, and I'm gonna show you. See my fingers? The ink doesn't it doesn't spread. So this next one I'll print. Let's do another canvas, and I just try to iron it on there. And let's see how. And I'll show you once I take it off. I'll rub it on my fingers, and yeah, you can go ahead and cut it right away. You don't have to worry about that. And let's see. Let me plug this back up. And oh, you know what? Like these are. Remember I told you guys about the scraps. So these are my next scraps. But I do have some other size canvas. So I'm going to ask your opinion because I am here to service you guys. And so do you guys want to do the canvas like this, where it has a soft back, or a canvas like this? Because I think a canvas like this will go on anybody, so you can do it. But this canvas might be a little more tricky, especially if you have a clamshell press. So I'm thinking this one. What do you guys think? Let's see. Thank you. Doing my first one now. Oh goodness, I wish we could see it. Oh man, I wish we could see it. I'm so glad that you're doing it while we're doing it. So ask me any questions if you have any problems. Can you show us the one that has white image on a black shirt? A white image on a black shirt? Okay, I'll do one. The shirt for the lady at the post office. I'll print that up too now. So let me print those up, and I'll print that on the black shirt because it has a it's just the same, so it has white and black. But I'm gonna try to print that. Okay, guys, I didn't clean my mats, so bear with me if it doesn't stick. I just have not had time, but that's okay. Okay, so cricket's on. This is on. I think I'm gonna do it on a. I'm gonna do it on a. So I don't know how to use my Cricut with the 8.5 by 14. So I'm gonna have to do it on a regular size at 8.5 by 11. So it's okay, but so somebody knows that. Please, I need to be educated on that because I have so many things that I want to cut and show how to cut with it, but I just don't know how. So let me grab the sheet right here. I'm a little unorganized looking today. I got a late start. All right, so I'm gonna take. Okay, I'll show you guys this. So this is a good thing too. This is when someone said, "What's the difference in the paper?" Okay, and you better go order. Oh my God, the live coupon code went from 75.99 to the coupon code is for 25% off of your to 56. Yes, it's 25% off your complete order. So take advantage of it. Okay, and it's only good for while we're on here. So, okay, this right here is this paper. You see, it has some ripples in it. I'm gonna go ahead and use this because it is fabric. When someone asked me earlier, I don't know if you're still here. I hope so. But this is the difference that you can, if you have a piece of vinyl paper, and I'm gonna do that test because I have a couple of sheets left of like easy subli and some jet transfers that we use. But I want to see like if they got just so happen like say they're in your drawer and they get crushed or they get bent, are you still able to get the same quality? Because I know from testing with these that we are able to, and you guys saw those tests. So look back at the live videos on YouTube, guys. Please subscribe to us on YouTube. We're trying to get it so that we can stream our YouTube on our phone too, so that it's just better graphics, better quality. But here's the thing: everything that I'm telling you to go back and look at these videos, I promise you, when you're in bed, look at them, or like on your downtime. Don't like just take time to do that, but that's what I do. I watch them like before I go to sleep. But here's the thing: everything that I'm telling you guys, I know because we've tested. And not only we share the results with you guys, we test live and see what happens. And what happens. But it's just best to be honest, and because we do realize. I mean, come on, we're asking people to put a sheet of fabric in your printer. It's a new product. It's a little different. So we want you to have confidence in it. And that's why we're doing the Friday Live so that we can go back and continuously show you guys how it's done. But all those videos live on YouTube and they are on TikTok as well because we are live streaming both of them. But I think on TikTok, they're only there for 90 days. And you guys can go back and you can look at them. So this one, I'm going to put in Cricut. And this is going to be, I'll put it on a black shirt for you so that you can see. So I'm just going to upload the picture and I save the picture over here. I'm going to go to the file. You want a black shirt with a white background. So I'm looking at this. I don't know if you can see it, but I don't think that this is going to be the best one because this probably, oh no, okay, it's fine. So it's gonna have a black, so this will be good because we'll see it. It's gonna is dang it, I don't think you guys can see it. I don't know if you guys can see it, but it says back in business and it has a black background on the top and a white background on the bottom. So this is again where we're talking about the difference in color. So here again is where your trim is really important. I think the trim, you should just trim everything, even if it's a square, just trim it. So I'm just inserting the picture, and there it is. I'm just going to make it as big as I can. I'll cut it so I can print it. I'm doing a print and cut. And I think you're here. So this is going to be your shirt if you are here. I did invite her to watch. I think she is here. So thank you. What was the discount coupon code? Okay, the website is ABC Designs for You. And the discount is 25% of your order, whatever your order, your entire order, only for tonight while we're doing a live. So give me just one moment. I'm going to write it down. So that way, because I don't want to forget and I don't want to have anyone miss out on the opportunity. You just write it for you guys here. So it's going to be kind of backwards because the way it's going to come. But it's A B C DESIGNZ for you.com. 25% discount done live. Coupon code LIEP. And that's all lowercase. And if I put this right here, can you guys see that? Is that good? Let me get a piece of tape. I'll put it close so that you guys can see. I hope you guys can see because I know it's backwards, but I cannot write backwards. Yeah, let's see. All right, thank you. It shows backwards. I don't know how to mirror it, so I'm sorry. I'll say it. I'll say it over and over again, but that way, yes. I'm sorry. Let me print this out. So I'm going to tell Cricket to make it. And remember, with our sheets too, you do not have to mirror. So I'm going to print it out on my paper, mirror it. I'm sorry, I'm not going to mirror it. Sometimes my brain goes faster than my words, and it's a little messed up in there. So everything's beautiful. It's in here. So we don't recommend cutting small or thin letters because they don't adhere very well. All right, so there it is there. So this is what we're gonna print up. So we're gonna put this on a black shirt, and it says back in business. And we're going to cut this out so that we can see the variation of the different shades, because I'm pretty sure this is not going to be the same shade. And then this will be white, and we're going to put it on a black shirt. She wanted to see it on a black shirt, and that way that we can do that. We're going to now I'm going to go ahead and put it on here so I can cut it. I'm going to let it cut it. And then I'll do another one so you guys can see the cuts on Cricket. Let's do this one first. So let me bring it over here so you guys can see. And I'm just going to move this over. So you want to line it up. Now, we normally recommend, we've always cut it on cotton. The feedback was that someone said it was kind of, their machine took it kind of hard, like the cuts, like these. But it's because it's fabric too. So I did last week when we cut, I cut it on with these. You see, I didn't clean my mat, but like they stick. But you can, I cut it with linen and it cut. It's not linen, but it almost, I mean, it kind of looks like a linen. Oops. Oh shoot, I forgot to take her. I said that I was gonna, look. You see my fingers? So we just printed this. You see the color's not bleeding or fading, and my hands are dirty or anything like that. So let me make sure I have the right way. And I'm gonna stick it on here. All right, I'm gonna go ahead and put it in here. You want to make sure, because it's fabric, that it has a firm grip once you do mat. I put it in here. You need to cut it with the rotary blade. And I'm gonna go ahead and put it on the cotton so you guys will see. All right, let me look for another picture really quick for the other canvas. So I want to get a picture that has like some different cutouts. I forgot my pictures are on my phone, so I can't use one of those. But to try it on here, let me see. Let me see what I have in here. Because for me, because I'm doing these, so I want to do a picture that I'm going to be able to put up in my house. So I want to try to find one that we can put on here like that. And then also, let me just Google colorful. Is today Earth Day? Colorful. I like colorful animal pictures, colorful animal art. And then I just go to images. But I want to find something that we can cut. I like to choose these because they have very vibrant colors. And it just looks good. So I'm gonna try to get something that to me that has like a lot of little stuff going on, so you guys can get a good idea of the capability of it to print. Um, let's see. I'm looking for. I thought about too. I know earlier we said that we would do the transfers with the letters in different pieces, so I'm gonna get some lettering. Okay, so the cricket is finished. Let me pull this out. And I would like to get some big ones and some small ones. This looks challenging. Let's see. Let's see how that comes out real quick. Let me just see if I can get this one going, guys. Don't go anywhere. Don't leave me. Sometimes the backgrounds in Cricut, like on different things, they can take like forever to come out. So if this one is quick, then I'm gonna do this one. All right, guys. So this one has these little flowers that have dots in it, and I am thinking that the little dots, I hate those because they always get lost. And let's see. So the coupon code, I'll mention it again. It's because it's on our website. You can get 25% off during our live today at abcdesignsforyou.com, and the coupon code is live. So let me get this to go on. So this one, guys, I don't know how the little dots, because it's it says it's like a I love you, but it has a flower and it has I can tell it's an independent dot. I don't know how it's gonna cut out, but it'll be a good example. And why we don't recommend that thin lettering. So let me just make this a quicker to cut it. I'm pretty sure I'm going to lose the inside. I already know that. And then the flowers are kind of small too. So let's see what happens, what it looks like. But this way that you guys can see why this is not one of our best recommendations. Right. So let me show you how it reads. I do like this because it's easier to read than vinyl. It just comes off. Sometimes you do get a little string. Don't pull it, cut it. But here it is right there. And this was cut with the Cricut. Now, what I am going to do is, while we're talking, these little parts, I'm going to trim those because we're putting this on a black shirt. And I don't want that white to show. So yeah, I'm going to trim those while we're talking. Let me get this one started. And I'm just loading it in. Remember that you want to put it down. The side that you want to print it on is going to be the front side, which is the fabric side. And so perfect to make this. You do not need to mirror. It's going to print out. Percent those are going to get lost somewhere inside of my Cricut underneath. And I want to show you guys this to show you why we don't recommend little ones. So here's what we're going to do. And this is the part I'm worried about. This is really thin, this flower, but and the way that it's on there is that this is cut out. All of these are cut out, so I'm gonna see what happens. I know for sure that these big letters won't be a problem, but this little heart, I don't think that's gonna stick on there. And that little, this 1, 2, 3, 4, those dots, that's what's gonna worry me. So what I am gonna do is I'm gonna grab my sheet that has the most adhesive. I think it's gonna be this one. This is a strong grip, as you can see, well used. I'm going to put it on here just in hopes of preserving it. And let's see. Guys, you know what's so funny? I'm just thinking, I'm like, look at me sitting here like talking to people. I never pictured myself doing this. Never did. Like giving like instruction or doing this, but it's fine. I'm comfortable with it now. I like it because I can just like be me, but this moment I never envisioned it doing this, but it's cool. I'm happy. I'm really happy when people like the product and they give us good feedback and they enjoy it. And I'm even happier when we're able to help people to resolve their issues. So guys, if you can see, like I'm being really firm on this because um, every time I do something little like this or thin, the results have not been good. But we keep saying that it'll break your heart and you'll see why. Because this is cute. I don't know what I would put this on, but this way you can see it. So there it is. It's on the mat. This is the one, the strong grip. So I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to put it in and put it on the cotton. All right, so that's going to cut. I'm going to come over here and cut this one, answer some questions, and then we're going to do the canvas too. YouTube, what's up? I see you guys there. It's okay. YouTube's always so quiet, but that's all right. Thank you for being there. Thank you for joining us. I do appreciate that because you could be doing something else, and I appreciate that you guys have stayed here and stuck with us and watched. And not everybody wants to be front and center, and that's fine. I'm not trying to put you on front. I'm just reaching out, saying hi. And then let me jump over here, and then hello, guys. So let me show you guys again the shirt that we did. And I'm all about motivating people to be innovative, to do things different. So we're going to do another canvas, but I'm going to get a different picture. But this is the wedding gift. So this is the canvas, and you guys saw how we did it on there. And oops, I almost dropped it. All right, there we go. And then we have the two matching shirts. And these are with the 8.5 by 11 paper. So that way that they can wear these shirts. And the little pictures are the pictures that they have in the inside. I'll set those there. And I'm going to trim this really quick. And while I'm trimming and talking to you guys, I'm going to be thinking of the canvas. So what I'm going to do is just on here, I see a little white. I want to cut that white off because we're going to put this on a black shirt. And I don't want that to show through. And it's really thin, the white. But I'm all about the, like I said, the best results. So I want to trim that so you don't see it. Sometimes I have put the bleed on the Cricut so that you don't see those. However, I did not because sometimes you don't know what that end result's going to look like until after. But the more of the white that you can get off, the better it'll look. And especially because we're putting it on a black shirt, you don't want that white outline to show. So I'm just trimming it, it's just little pieces, trimming it so that it doesn't come through. And this part right here is a beast to cut. But I think I got it. All right, it looks like I have all the white. And as you know, sometimes with sublimation, I may not see it until I actually sublimate. So while Cricut is cutting that, it may take a while since it's only at 30%. I'm going to, let me just jump on here and grab a picture for us to do on the canvas. And we're going to do it with the iron. And I don't even think I really have photos on here. Oh, see, yep. See, I told you about like the thin pieces. I just happened to look in the Cricut, and this is already hanging out. So that's why we don't recommend that. But let's see what it looks like. In the past, I've been so frustrated and heartbroken. I just move on to the next thing, and we'll see what it does. Because I know they're harder to cut out. Give me just a moment to find a picture. All right, guys. Since we're testing to see how it works on the iron, I'm just gonna do the same picture that I did before, so that way we can look at the color and see if there's a difference. Since we're gonna do it with the iron, I think that's the best thing to do. That way we can see the results. And I'm gonna grab the paper. So get on your papers. You want to make sure that you print on the dull side, the back side, which is the you want to print on the front side, which is the fabric side, which is also the dollar side. If you turn it over, there's a glossy side, and the glossy side has the adhesive. That's the part that's going to adhere to your fabric and yield to a result like this. I had to talk myself in. So in this printer, I have to put it face down. I'm going to put my paper in there. And let me grab this one. You guys, this was the first canvas that we did. I'm just going to go ahead and I'm going to do another one. I'm like, I want to look, but oh my gosh, I see the dot. The dot is under. That's the first thing. I always use the dots, but I mean, it's not that flower. Kind of rough. So let's see how this prints out. All right, and then we're gonna do this one on a canvas with the iron. We're gonna let this one sit a little bit because we're gonna give it. So I'm gonna put that there, and then we're gonna do it on a black shirt. We're gonna do this one on this canvas. All right, and this one is. So you guys will get to see the results in good color because here's this, and then we'll do it this way on there with the iron. And all right. What is the transfer sheet that you would use if it's not in one place? So my husband was going to show that. So it's not a transfer sheet, but what he was going to do, let me grab it for you. So with this one actually that I'm thinking about, what I can probably do is show you with this because depending on how it comes out, I'll still sublimate it onto something. But if you saw the picture, it's like 1, 2, 3 different pieces. So we'll put it. So he was saying you can use this, but I don't know how to do with this. So I'm gonna try to transfer it with a little heat transfer tape. and then that way you can see it. But this is just, you would put it on the paper and then with this to pick it up, lay it onto your fabric, pull it off and pull it off, and your designs there. So we'll go through that so that you can see. Maybe I'll have to have him make a video separately for you, or we'll make one this weekend or sometime if it's not exactly what you're looking for, but that way you can see. So again, let me grab a blank shirt. We just reiterate that we are having a promotion on our website, and you can get 25% off while we're doing our live, and it's abcdesignsforyou.com. And the coupon code is LIVE, LIVE. And I'm just grabbing a black shirt, so we'll have that ready. All right, so we're going to put this one on this black shirt, and probably the colors are going to be different. And it's not a fair test to say, like, right now if they're the same or not, because it hasn't been sublimated, and until it's sublimated, then you really can't see it. And I'm gonna, do I need to cut this off? I might just leave it on here, actually. And we're gonna try that and see if we get the same iron as we get when we sublimate it. Now, when we did that heat test, again, that video is on YouTube, that we know that the iron is able to bring out sublimation colors, but you do see here on this one, it did sear it where you see the hose from the iron, high speed. All right, so let me plug the iron back in, and I'll check and see how quick it is. Oh, it's still on. How many views do you have? I don't know. Can you give me some water? Ice water? Yes, thank you. All right. Okay, so I'm gonna bring it over here so you guys can see. So I'm gonna move these things out the way so they'll be ready. And if you guys want to see these again, let me know. I'll pull them back out if you have any questions. Mom. Yes, love.
Hello, mommy.
Okay, I'm glad you're watching. Okay. Let me see if we have any questions. Hey, can you please go? All right, and then here. All right. Okay, thank you. Can you put it in the freezer? Thanks, baby. Okay. Let's take a look. And let's see. I'm just gonna bring it over to you guys and share it with you. So this is what it looks like. I hope you guys can see it on YouTube. And you see that piece is falling off now. So we're still gonna do this so that you can see it, the different pieces. All right, and let's see. I'm like afraid to weed it. So this is the very first time ever that I told you I was worried about 1, 2, 3, and 4 that I have had them stay on there. Again, we really don't recommend it because maybe this time, I'm not gonna say lucky, probably just to say my board's clean, but I mean, it doesn't, I thought it was supposed to cut this white part out too, but it did not. But I mean, for the most part, it does read pretty easy. There's that one string like we were talking about. Sometimes you get that one string. But I don't even know how to transfer this yet. So I'm gonna set this one down. We're gonna do the canvas, and then we'll do this, and then we'll do the black shirt because I've gotta work out how to transfer this. I don't know, but I'll figure it out. And so I'm gonna do this so that you guys can see it. There's a coupon code. I want to put this so that you guys can see it with my nails. Okay, hopefully you guys can both see it well. All right, there we go. Gonna move this over and let that just sit. And like I said, I'm gonna iron this on and see what happens. I'm laughing at myself because I'm thinking, sure, that's crazy. But let's see, this is a big thing. But this came up because someone said that they have a clamp press. So wondering if you can still do it that way, okay? And let's see. All right, guys. So let's see how the sublimate sheet performs with the iron. So we've got our iron on, and I'm just gonna lay it on here. And see, that's the thing. I don't know the temperature on the iron, but we can see if it does it. I don't know. It did do it on the other one, but this is how we learn. Now, what I'm wondering too. I'm like, if this doesn't work out, you know how we pulled the sublimate off the other shirt and redid it. I'm gonna also try on a canvas because since I already have this picture, I really don't want to have the picture for a second time. Let me move this here for you guys over here on YouTube so you can see better. So if you guys can see that it's getting a little color. So just looking to see if this is the way that you can do it. And it may not be, I don't know, it's just a test. Just trying something new. That's how you get different results, get different thoughts, thinking outside the box. So, and this may be, but I mean, you would still have to be able to sublimate and have a press because a lot of people ask about the sheets for other type of inks other than sublimating, but yeah, you just want it to work on sublimation. Uh-oh. I already noticed something. So, as you see that? It's there, right there. You see that? It's there. So let me see if maybe that's because I just held the iron on it. And what if I just ironed it? Oh, if you have that what is this I don't know the name of it, I can't think of it. But so we know that now you don't want to just hold it on there. That did not yield a good result. It seared it. Okay, this is better. However, I don't see that it's adhering. So it's probably not hot enough. Oh, but I see there too where it burns it. So yeah, the iron is not for sublimation. You know that. We got some color, but this is not a result that you'd want to present to someone. That you would not want to have it representing your company. So I'm gonna stop because I know that it's not working. It's not that you see that burn mark. This is here where I noticed on the edge it started searing it. It did not adhere. So I'm gonna pull this off because it didn't even get all the way on there. Now we did get some of that on there. So what I'm gonna do is I want to see if later if I can resublimate something on that, and maybe we'll do that next week. And then thank you for texting. Oh, you're welcome. I'm glad because now we know, So now when someone asks me, um, I can tell them, don't earn it. Well, I've already said that before the canvas. I didn't know, but yeah, it did not. I mean, look at the paper. It's seared over there, so you definitely don't want to do that. And then here from the ripples, the same exact results. Where's that shirt? Oh my goodness, where is that stuff? Right here. The same exact results that we got on the heat test. The same thing that I just told you guys. The iron. So it's the heat for the temperature, but it's not an even heat. And these we put these on here. We tested the time we did at 40 seconds. So all these different temperatures we did at 40 seconds. So I mean, and the same thing, it got on here, but not all of it. It doesn't. Don't use iron. It's not guaranteed to stay. I mean, some of it, but yeah. And then once that the fabric that it eats into it, or it just, I mean, you can feel the little whatever these holes are. You can feel those. You can see them. So it's not for use with irons. You want to have the proper equipment so that you get the right type of results. So there's that test. Okay, so now I'm gonna set that there, and let me unplug this iron really quick. And again, I'll bring out the coupon code. So thank you guys for joining us. First of all, thank you guys for being so supportive, and as a token of your appreciation, because you guys make Sublimate sheets what it is. I mean, we know because we use it, but we would not be doing, say, so much as far as like getting our product out there if you guys weren't helping us spread the word, if you guys weren't trying the product, making all the great reviews. So thank you guys. We appreciate that. And that's why we're always doing the promos, because you guys are actually helping spread the word, because we can tell you that it works. But when someone else is able to support that and show you too their results, it helps to confirm that, to support that. So we appreciate you guys. No business is going to stay in business without customers. So we believe in taking care of our customers. And you guys know that custom support service, and also showing our appreciation and our thanks, just like you guys taking time to be here on the live. And that's huge. So that's why we're also offering the discounts when we do our lives. We are trying to be able to do more, but we haven't worked that out yet as far as like actual time schedules, because you know that my husband and I both have regular full-time jobs, and so we're just not able to do that. And plus, you see the kids, so it doesn't happen yet for us, but we are trying to get there, because we do see that everybody's interested and they want to see and want to learn more, and we definitely want to be able to provide that. So I don't know, maybe I can get my bigger kids to come make videos. I don't know. My son, you guys see him when he likes to jump in. And you're welcome. You're welcome. Thanks so much, Lucinda. All right. So let's figure this out. So here's the question. How do we transfer this? Let me look at the color just really quick. You got make it a complete test. So you see the difference? So we didn't even get the same coloration. The blues are different. They're not as rich as they are with sublimation. They're not. I'll hold it up over there. Let me bend it. I like to bend it and lay it like right on it so you can see. So this way, look, you guys can see the difference in the colors. You see that? So it does not yield the exact same result. It's up a little bit, but yeah. I mean, you can tell what color it's supposed to be, but I mean, when you look at that sky, that's why everybody loves sublimation. I'm in love with sublimation. Look at that. Look at the green, the yellow. I mean, it's a breath of fresh air, sublimation. I mean, the rich colors, how they pop out. So, yeah, I think that's why everybody loves sublimation. All right, so let's figure this out. So the way that I would do it myself is the first thing I would do. I saw my husband do this, so let me try to. And it's on a video on YouTube where it's on that thank you shirt. He he pressed him down. Okay, so I remember him doing this, getting it back from one ear so that it doesn't move, so that he could do lift ups. So he presses it down. So what I'm doing here. So this is 1, 2, 3, actually 4 pieces. And let me grab something so we can sublimate it onto. Let me grab a test shirt. So this is a piece of, it's a suit with this, that this will go on here. So I'm going to put it on here because it's a white background. And let me move this over. Maybe, and the reason I'm putting it on here is maybe it'll come out cute. That's my hopes, but I don't know. But just the I love you. Okay. So this would have been up there. So I've seen him. What he does is it presses this down. I don't know how to use the other one, that contact paper, so I'm not going to do that. I'm going to do it with heat the heat tape because that's what I saw him do it with, and I remember how to do that. So I'm going to just move that out, and then let's see. Just gonna cut. Oh no, I don't need to cut it off. So I'm just trying to read it off so I can see. And I want to put it on white because again, sometimes you don't get the full lines. And, so it's one little string that's holding it. Just gonna put that. Right. I hope you guys can see this good. There's one little string there. Pardon me? I'm sorry. Oh, let me help. Let me help. So let's see. All right, there we go. So I've got the U on there. So what I did is, I hope you guys can see. Let me turn it this way. So I'm pressing it down so that it stayed on there, so that it doesn't move. And I'm just gonna cut this so it's not in my way now because I know I don't need that. And just to get that out, just because this is not my forte, but this is how we learn and get better. So that comes off. Pushing this down, I saw him do that to make sure that adheres. Oops, that it adheres, that part doesn't come out. This way that you can maintain your spacing. And are you gonna join us? My beautiful shy daughter is she came and said, "Mom, do you need help?" And I'm honored. So come on, look at her. She's so shy. She's standing there. She's just blushing. No, it's okay. It's okay. We can do it later if you want to. I mean, I'm not gonna force you. How many do you have? I have no idea. She wants to know how many viewers do you have? I have no idea, baby. Do you want to see if there are any comments? And then you can read the comments. Is that better? Would that make you feel better? So this one has just a lot of, and these are like, if you can see it, it's just like one string that's holding it. Okay, and then I'm gonna hold this, and then again I have one string. So what that's showing me is I'm gonna sharpen my blade on my cricket because I normally don't have that. All right, so now I have that off. I'm gonna put it on white because I'm not gonna be able to trim this and maintain the spacing of the letters. So I'm afraid to pull that out. I'm gonna put this one, but see, I even see on this red, I'm gonna lose that. I think I am. So I'm just gonna put it in here, just to see like where it actually will fit. Separately. I'm just gonna have to cut that one off. So what I saw him do is to take the heat tape and placed it over the design so that it would move off like that. So I'm putting it on all the pieces of the fabric so that I can lift it. I'm gonna connect it up here. I don't like heat tape because sometimes it leaves that little mark. So I'm just gonna put it there so that everything has a connection to the tape. Okay, you guys see that? Let me show you up close. All right. And then I'm gonna take it and I'm going to pull it off. Oh, and I lost them, but I'll have it here. I'm gonna pull this down. I think this will look better down on the corner. So yeah, I'm gonna have to have my husband do this better to show. I'm just gonna pull this one off and then put this there. And oh, I see there's a flower down here. And I'm gonna put that one up there. Put this one over here. And turn on my heat press to get it ready. And there's another flower that got lost from somewhere. I can't get this part up under there without, let me see. Okay, okay. There we go there. So I'm gonna leave that like that. You see my face because I'm not too sure. I don't like messing with the heat tape too much because I'm just not good with it. And I always get a marked month. And I don't know how my husband is able to do this. So, okay, so while the heat press heats up, place these over here. And this is why I never wash them because I always forget about them. And then I'm going to try my husband's folding technique that he does, guys, because it's really good to help you um, not move your design around. I'm just gonna fold it there so that I can transport it and put it on the press when it's ready. And that should be good. And then once it gets up to the temperatures. Okay, and then we're gonna do this one. So this is the request for black shirt with some white in the background. So this should be about ready now. And let me go ahead and let roll it. Just change my sheet. And thank you guys for sticking with us. I appreciate it. Lucinda, I want to try the little canvas you did. I love those. So I have those. I want to do some magnets. Those are awesome. See, we've got a couple more people on YouTube. Thank you guys for joining us as well. Just to let you guys know, we do have right now, while we're doing lives, we're doing just like a thank you to customers. You can go online and at our website and you can purchase your sublimating sheets or whatever you want to purchase, 25% off of your entire purchase. And the coupon code is LIVE, LIVE. And for the preview shirt, I'm so nervous about the flowers, how that's going to turn out. I'm not very optimistic about that. But it's okay. I'm going to have my husband do another video, or at least teach me so that I can show you guys how to transfer it when it's in several places. But like I said too, you know what? It probably would have worked, but this one was a little difficult because I did a cut that, like I said, I don't normally recommend for cricket because it's a difficult cut because it is fabric. I mean, it's not the same as vinyl, so you have to be more cautious with it that way because it is more delicate. I mean, and vinyl where because it's not, you can so. I just want to trim this little part. And this is, we can look at the difference in the blacks on here. And this just says back in business. I definitely recommend trimming. And this has some like little things that are coming out the sides and the edges. So I'm just going to trim them so that they're not visible. All right. Let me put it on the shirt right there. All right, and then we'll see what that looks like. Black on. Hey, Ari, do you have any pictures on your phone? I wanted to do a canvas, the little one. What? With you guys, with us. No. Can I look at your pictures? Let me see. All right.
What?
She has a picture of her and the cat sharing a piece of bread.
I thought you needed that.
That is so nasty. Their mouths aren't touching or anything, but yeah. All right. You got mostly like stuff from like your videos, like on the internet, you know? Okay, I'm gonna have to
Yeah, I
get.
was asking.
Can you see if he has one like I can make a magnet for you guys? But remember I talked about the magnet on the canvas? Okay, 372, we're almost there. I'm like really bummed out about this. And maybe later tonight I can come back on because it's Friday night. And I can do that canvas. No, I wanted a better one. You think they came out cute? The I think that I'm scared the way that they came out. I think this is gonna be cute. No, I want it not like the picture that you guys post on your stuff, just like a portrait, so like something like that. Not that face. She's showing me a bunch of pictures to select from, but all right, we're at 380. So let's do this one. I'm dreading that other one. So let's do this one first. This one? Okay, so there we are, 380 degrees at 40 seconds. And then we'll look at that and see what that looks like. We're gonna get a piece of parchment paper for this other one that's a blend. No, I'll figure out one later. Maybe tonight, when your dad goes to work, you can do one. And let's just see. Hi, thanks for joining tonight. I appreciate it, guys. Thank you for staying with us. I appreciate it so much. And thank you guys for everything. This is our coupon code right now because during our live, we like to give a promotion. So we're doing 25% off for your complete purchase on our website at ABC Designs for You. All right, so there we go is the black. And I'll bring that over here so that you guys can see. And it's just a little hot on my fingers. So here it is, back in business. Back in business. I'm gonna hold it up close for both screens so you can see, and then we can talk about that variations in the colors. So here, because it's trimmed, you see that we have two different color blocks. But the difference is that because it's trimmed and there's another image, it doesn't impact it. And then here, it's the same thing. Trimming that white around because if that border was on there, it wouldn't give it the same effect. So it's really recommended, for best results. You want to trim it so that you get good results. And then this doesn't look bad because now you've got just a shirt like that, and it doesn't look like it does look like two different color blacks because it is two different color blacks. However, it doesn't look like you just put it there. It's trimmed out, it's designed, it's part of it. So definitely recommend trimming it out. And then we'll go over to this one and we're going to transport it. I'm good. How are you? And thanks for asking. So I'm gonna move this one, and this is that 3-piece one that we did. One day I got on someone's live, and sometimes, like I said, I like to see what people do. And I got on her the live. She was like, ABC Designs for You. She's like, what do you guys do? And like, we make sublimate sheets for sublimation to help with that diet. I lost my, let me put that back there. All right, let's do this one to see what that's going to look like. All right, 380 degrees for 40 seconds. So she was interacting with me. We had a really good conversation. So how are you? I hope you're good. But yeah, if you guys have any questions or anything, definitely ask me because I'll be more than happy to answer them. And that's, I think, I'm gonna maybe come back tonight and do the canvases, depending on what's going on here in my house. And I'd like to do that and give you guys the opportunity to see. I don't want to do. Oh shoot! Remove the screen. But let me see if I can fix this. Because what happens is that let me show you and then let me see if I can fix it. So this is what happened. I got a crease in it because it folded. Do you see that? So I'm gonna see if I can fix this really quick. I'll put it back on there. Probably because the material is layered and do it so that it's not laying these flat, which is probably what it should have been in the first place. But that way to see if I can do something like that. Let's see, it's gonna hurt that. Let's see what happens. I don't know if it's gonna come all the way because it did fold over the material, and like I told you, the adhesive it fuses with the fabric, so it did kind of grab it, so it is that line there. So we'll see what happens. Can we do something on this shirt? So we learned tonight, I'm just thinking that you cannot sublimate with an iron and expect to get very good results. Not at all. Okay, so let's see what happens here. And it doesn't look as bad, but I mean, it did not take it out. But this actually did not come out bad. Let me take the tape off really quick. Here, I'll just show you guys that part first. So this is the part where the material had folded over, and it got that, but it came out. I haven't had a chance to see like the whole design, like those flowers. Oh yeah, this kind of got messed up. Because I can get it on there good. I mean, it doesn't look bad though. Just like you wouldn't notice it. I mean, not something that I would sell, but it doesn't look bad. Take the tape off. So that's cute. Just a little skirt with the "I love you" on it. Not a skirt from a practice material. And then okay, come up your sister, please. All right, so we did those shirts and we did the canvas. seemed like we did a lot more. I thought I had something else with the cricket, but I guess not. Could have sworn I did another shirt. So we did these and that. So this is the result of one black, and that's the result of with the canvas. These are just so cute. I love the canvas. I am in love with the canvas. And the better quality your picture, the better the results. I love this. The better the results. I mean, such detail you can see in this picture. I love that. I'm in love with that. Lucinda, I know you have a bigger printer. Maybe if I send you, because we got rid of ours, if I send you a picture. Oh, I forgot my other friend. You know what? She's going to do it. 13 by 19. It's a picture of my husband and I when we got married, like our first kiss. And I wanna do that on a big canvas, but I don't have one, but I'm gonna get one, so I'm excited about that. But that's pretty much all that I have, guys. Thanks so much for joining. Just gonna mention that coupon code again. It's 25% off your order at abcdesignsfree.com, and it's 25% off your whole order. And that's pretty much all that I have. I just want to thank you guys for joining us. We tested the canvas. I'm going to reuse that canvas. I believe that the sublimate sheets will stick on it. So I'm going to redo that. And then I also have some more for the flat canvases. And I have some little ones. I want to do magnets. And that's all I have. And I'm just so glad that you guys joined us. And let's see. Oh, okay. All right. Thank you so much. I'll send it to you. We're going to be having 13 by 19 papers available. They should be here Monday, Tuesday. So we've got our pricing and everything. We just got to get the website ready. Maybe we'll put it on there. And I just hate to jump too far in front of the ball, but yeah, we'll be offering the 13 by 19. And I think we're going to sell those in packs of 10. So I believe it's going to be $25 for a pack of 10. And that's pretty much all like that we have on that. But those will be available. We've had a lot of people want those. My favorite size, I think, is the 8.5 by 14, just because you can do it long. I just wish it was wider. Like if the printers could print a little wider. I like that 14-inch because that covers, I mean, your shirt. You get in so much. So yeah, and I want to try it on a tote. Some people showed me that they did some totes with the sublimate sheets. So that looks cool. I'm like, I want to try it like that. And um, uh, 4J shirt. She did it on a book bag, and it's awesome. I'm probably not going to do it on a book bag, but they're awesome. She's been doing a lot of creative stuff, and I like that because it inspires me to be creative and stretch the limits to see what else you can do with the sheets. Because then that way you're not just stuck to shirts. We're going to be doing 2 jean jackets. I'm just waiting on the pictures to come in. And I was hoping that they were here today, but hopefully sometime during the week or next week. So, because those are really cool, and I like what those look like. And I like pictures. I like the actual photos of people. I think those look good. So I like that you get such a good quality with sublimation, from that and even on the sublimation, because that's exciting, when you can capture those moments or something like this, it's exciting. It's their they just got married, and that they'll have this, and I don't even have that. I wish I did, but I always liked paintings. Like when people have those portraits of themselves, and I'm like, I want to take a. That's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna take this, and I'm gonna do on my phone. You know how you can change the like the image or whatever, not the image, but you can make it look like a comic or something like that. And that's what I'm going to do. So I don't just have just the picture, but then I'm getting a variation. So I'm going to change the graphics to make it look like it got painted on there, even though it really didn't. So I'll be doing that, guys, and thank you guys so much for your support. Thank you guys for everything. I really appreciate it. Thank you guys for sticking around. Thank you guys for all your questions. Thank you guys for keeping us busy. We really we appreciate that, and we're very thankful for that. And that really is all I have tonight. Maybe my husband will be joining us next week. But like I said, he said to tell you guys hi and that he's sorry he can be here. He's sleeping, getting ready for work, and I probably I got a little time, but I need to get him ready so that he can go and have a good night at work. So I'm just telling you guys thank you and stay encouraged in your businesses and your endeavors. And any way we can help each other, let us know because we all need each other. And put it that saying on a TikTok that we're all in this together, and that's the truth we are. So thank you guys. That's all we have. Um, okay, yeah, Lucinda, you can wait. That's fine. That's fine. Because if we get them next week, then I'll ship the sheets out. And we were supposed to have on Monday, so I just don't want to just anything can happen. I don't want to really say and put the word out too much until we get them. So absolutely, absolutely, absolutely. All right, YouTube, I'm gonna log off and thank you guys for joining us. As always, it's been a pleasure. Thank you guys for sticking with us, and we appreciate it. Anything that we can do, any questions you have, we have customer support service. Reach out to us on our website. There's some links where you can do your Q&As. If you leave a number, we'll contact you. We'll answer your question. And thanks so much. Bye-bye.